Hey, Coach Ashley here. On today's lesson, Form 101, we're looking at rowing. Class is in session. Rowing. Are we rowing on a boat? I mean, maybe you are. I can't really coach you on that, but I can coach you on a rowing machine. All right, this is not weightlifting driven. This is the cardio machine, a rower. You have Concept 2 rower, you have a water rower. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for rowing. But here it is. I coached rowing for many years, and these are 3 common mistakes that I do see. I see it every day at my gym that I work out at, and it takes everything in me, the little coach in me. Sometimes I do give it a little tip or trick to the person working out next to me. But the first common mistake that I do see is the knees breaking before the arms. Now, what do I mean by that? Is when we are in that drive back, and we are returning the handle to the start. People break their knees and then their arms go over the knees back to the return. They drive and then their knees break before their arms, creating this nice little hump from the start of the movement, drive back and a hump return. Now what that does is it's inefficiency, and you're actually, if you are rowing for time or a competition or trying to complete maybe 500 meters, as fast as possible, you're inefficient in your row form, thus you're slowing yourself down. All right, so my correction is the way we row. We drive legs, then we go core, we finish with our arms, we go arms, core, and then we break our legs. So again, we go legs, core, arms, core, and then our legs. That is your correction if you're breaking your knees before your arms. Our second mistake that I do see a lot is heavy pulling of the arms with no leg drive. Those are the people who out the gate, they're here and they're jerking the rower back, the chain back, they're driving those waters and they're just pulling those arms. Rowing is a leg-driven movement. It is 60% legs, 20% core, and 20% arms. That means if you are jerking that rower back, you're not using 20% arms. You're probably using 60% arms when it should be a 60% leg drive. My third and final mistake that I do see is people pulling high, right? They're pulling high and they're losing time again because we are not staying a nice horizontal flat pull. They're here and they're pulling, and we like to call it cutting off the neck. They cut off their neck and then they drive back. And they're actually pulling up at a diagonal. And just like mistake number 1, where that hump, you end up losing time on that diagonal versus the correction. You wanna keep that pull and that drive nice and horizontal, right? Horizontal drive back, horizontal drive forward. And to go with that, you have to look at the correction for number 2. The legs, core, arms, core, and then legs will keep that nice horizontal pull. You're gonna be more efficient with your row form. You're gonna be more efficient, you're gonna get better time. So if you are rowing, maybe you're jumping on that row machine at the gym and you don't really know what you're doing, focus on those 3 mistakes. I guarantee you're probably making one of them if you've never been coached through rowing. So go ahead, subscribe for me, right? Turn the notifications on for you. This is Form 101. Drop a comment below, give me a thumbs up. Hey, class is out of session.